I'm an activist, and I love the Sustainable Development Goals. I believe that Sustainable Development Goals need to be activated. That is, the mandate of the Sustainable Development Goals need to be activated. And all green stakeholders must come on board and collaborate and collaborate and collaborate as per the dictate of the Sustainable Development Goal 17. The MDAs, that is the government agencies, must come together with the corporate organizations, must come together with NGOs, civil societies, must come together so that they can trickle down the, what I will call the democratic dividend to the grassroots level. That is, to get to the community. And how can we collaborate? For example, the corporate organizations, they need to enhance and boost their corporate social responsibilities. Even if it's 30% of that they will put into green projects. Government on their own part, particularly the senators, the House of Rep, the governors, the ministers, they need to at least make sure that 30% of their constituency projects are renewable, are based on renewable energy technology. At least 30%. But they need to come together to the decision-making table, where all these entities that you have mentioned come together. Because I believe everybody, no matter who you are, even the president of a country, has come from a basic community. Nobody just flew in from the air and landed and said, "Ta-da-da, here I am." We all have come from one community or the other. So let us go back to the basics and form community-based organizations. You can imagine if 600 out of 774 local governments, if all these entities go back to their basics and form community-based organizations and start to do need assessments as per their occupational clusters, while working with the male leaders, women leaders, youth leaders, children, and even persons with disabilities, they will be able to create a kind of urbanistic, environment in every community. They will be able to take care of the agriculture of that community using green devices for sustainable agriculture to boost food security. They will be able to take care of health by having rural clinics that are driven by renewable energy technologies. You have solar freezers, solar refrigeration for medicines, there's solar water for the hospital. They can build houses for the doctors, nurses, small, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartments for the doctors and nurses, and they drive it with renewable energy technology so that doctors can now go to the communities and work in the rural clinics. For education, let us start giving the children one solar reading lamp to use at night to boost their education. Let us put up solar powered computer labs where the children can be at par with other students in other advanced countries. There will be Wi-Fi and so on and so forth. For the rural coastal regions where you have fishing, let there be solar fishing jetties. Let governments, put solar fishing jetties with solar chilling cubicles to freeze the fish so that fish don't go bad, they don't go rotting, and so on and so forth. And they will create business hubs in the coastal regions with all these fish, shrimps, all the what I will call what do you call seafoods, the different seafoods. They will be fresh, and people will go to the coastal region and be buying them fresh. It will create business hub for fishermen, fisherwomen, and so on and so forth. We have sanitation, water sanitation. You put solar water system in the communities. You build markets with toilets and baths. You build schools to take care particularly of young girls who are so timid when they are having their monthly periods. Some of them don't even go to school. But if we have water sanitation in the schools, and they have different toilets for girls, different from the boys, and so on and so forth, most girls will be able to have confidence to go to school. Then water sanitation will also take care of open defecation. Because if there is water, the government is ready to build public toilets, public bathrooms. People will not be doing open defecation, and you have feces all over the place, creating, environmental pollution and so on. There are so many, but I've just been able to give you, to streamline to water sanitation, education, agriculture, health. If the government can even look into these basics in the rural communities, it will go a long way in 600 communities. And the remaining, because it's 774 local governments we are talking about, these two can be taken care of, because no matter what, you have a minister, you have even a director that comes from one community or the other. Let us all go back to the 774 local government areas of our country, Nigeria, and urbanize it and reduce carbon emission.